goals is to be found naturally. Okay. I want you to pay close attention to what I'm saying right now. If this is what the search engine sees, what I want you to realize is that when you're talking to designers and developers, this is not on the slide, I want you to ask this question. Okay, everybody write down this question. Do you design for search engine optimization best practices? I'm going to repeat that question. When you're talking to your designer developer, you want to ask, do you design for search engine optimization best practices? What that means is that they know how to design the page where there's not too much code. Search engines want to see the words on the page, the content, the relevancy. So if there's too much code on the page, then your words are going down in quality, almost. Think of it that way, okay? The other thing is, as of today, it might change, but as of today, Flash, does everybody know what Flash is? That's the sites like when you go to the bands, okay? The animations. A great tip for some of you who don't know what Flash is if you see the animation on the screen, if you right-click on it, it will tell you that it's a Flash player. And that's a great way to tell if something is Flash. That, as of today, is not something that search engines can see inside to find your words. Another thing is JavaScript. JavaScript is a language that developers use to sometimes animate, but also to do the forms. You know how when you go to a form on a website and you check something off and then another box appears? That's usually JavaScript. Now, it doesn't mean you can't use this. It means that when you talk to your designer or developer, they have to know how to code your page so that they hide that code. It's still there, it still works, but they reference it as like a one line and they say, go see this file, as opposed to having lines and lines of the code